pre-algebra students. Mr. Lawrence here with the next fifth lesson, and we are going to spend the next couple days on the order of operations. Order of operations. Please note, I am not saying PEMDAS anymore. No, I used to teach it this way, and too many kids get confused. PEMDAS. See that? No, no PEMDAS. Order of operations. And when you try to say PEMDAS, I will correct you. Me or Mrs. Sopko, because you're misunderstanding. And then you're going back and blaming your sixth grade teacher saying they taught you wrong, which they did not do. So, did you hear that, Mr. Strauss? All right. So we're going to teach the order of operations. And as you know, the order of operations tells us to do inside parentheses first, right? That would be the first step. The next step is to do exponents. Whoa, look at this, it's like magic. And then we need to do multiplication or division, whichever comes first. Remember, multiplication, division goes from left to right. You do whichever one comes first, from left to right. It's very simple. All right, then you do addition or subtraction, and you go left to right on that as well. And today, for today's lesson, we're only going to focus on these two. When the problem is all addition, subtraction, or all multiplication, division, I'm hoping to break you of some bad habits. Where did my pen go? There it is. Ooh, I missed. All right, so let's take a look at a few problems here. Now, problem number one. Many of you are going to try to say you're going to do 3 plus 9 first. That is so wrong, because you know from being in my class that 3 is negative. Right? That's a negative 3. That's not 3 plus 9. So, following the order of operations, the first thing you should do is the subtraction. Why? Because it comes first in the equation. We're going to go left to right. So we're going to go 5 minus 3 is 2. Then we'll add the 9, and that will break down to 11. Yeah. If you do 3 plus 9 and then 5 minus it, you're going to get an incredibly small negative number, like negative 12 or something like that. Excuse me, negative 7. That is not correct. We have to go left to right. Okay, look at this problem. I see subtraction or negative. I see subtraction. I see addition. I'm going to go left to right. This will be my first step. Negative 5 minus 12. Negative 17. Then I will add 10. 17 negatives, 10 positives gives me negative 7. All right. Yes, that is the correct answer. Notice, how did I go? Ariana, did you hear that? I went left to right. Left to right. Did you hear that, Tyler? And the other Tyler? Left to right. Okay, why don't you pause the video and see if you can do problems 3 and 4 on your own. See if you can get them right. If you unpause the video at this point, you can see my solution. It's all addition, subtraction. I will go left to right. So my first step will be 12 minus 7, which is 5, plus 5, and that will equal 10. And there we go. Yes, if you got 0, you didn't do the order of operations correctly. All right, problem number 4. Assuming you've tried it, hopefully you've tried it. It's all addition, subtraction. I will go left to right. I will get 18 minus 6, which will be 12. Yes, 12. That wouldn't be hard to screw up because the addition comes first. Anyway, all right, now let's take a look at these 4. Multiplication, division tells us to go. How does it tell us to go? How's that? What's that, Blake? It says go left to right. Logan, are you listening? I am not going to do the multiplication first in this problem, in problem number 5. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the division first. Why? Because the order of operations says to go left to right. I've only said it about 55 times now. So I am going to go 12 divided by 6, which is 2, times 5. And then that will get me 10. All right, very good, very good. All right, Maria, I know you've been paying attention. I know you have. Maria, am I going to do the multiplication first? No, of course not, because you know that when there's only division and multiplication involved, Somebody goes, wait, is that subtraction or is that a negative? Doesn't matter. We're only considering the division and multiplication right now. The negative will come in later. When doing division and multiplication, I go, say it, Maria, left to right. There we go. So 5 divided by 10, excuse me, 50 divided by 10 is 5 times negative 3, and that will yield an answer of negative 15. Remember, multiplying the integers. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times negative 3, I said the word negative once. That's an odd number. I get a negative answer. All right, why don't you pause the video on numbers 7 and 8. See if you can do them on your own. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, if you're still listening at this point, I'm hoping that you've already tried the problems. If you haven't, go ahead and pause and try and solve them. Excuse me, can't really solve them, but simplify them. Anyway, what does the order of operations tell me to do here? Let me think here. Oh, I know who knows. Rihanna knows. Rihanna knows that I should go left to right. So in this problem, I am going to do 6 times 2 first. Why am I doing the multiplication first? Because the order of operations says to go left to right. Did you hear that? Left to right. Trevor, left to right. Now it's division. 12 divided by 4 is 3, and there's my answer. All right, finally, problem number 8. And I know Chastity's already done this one. And she knows that on this problem, she's not going to do the multiplication first. She's not going to do it because Chris Musser would make fun of her and say, Chastity, you know the order of operations says to go left to right. We have to go left to right. Did you go left to right? We have to go left to right. Why don't we know to go left to right? It's how we read. Yeah, this only applies when it's multiplication, division, or addition, subtraction. You go left to right. All right, so 24 divided by 6 gets me an answer of 4. Then I multiply by the other 4, and I get an answer of 16. If you were getting an answer of 1 there, you didn't go left to right. All right, I'm going to go take some blood pressure medicine and maybe soak my feet in ice water to calm down. And I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow. We'll get some practice going left to right. Good night, everybody.